Okay, anybody else want to read anything else?
I'm taking a driving course online with AAA.
Okay, I muted all speakers. Thank you for coming to the 10 Minutes of Torah. Don't have 10 minutes for Hashem Room? This has been another AdrianDittman.com recording and publication. I can't thank you enough for coming. I hope you come again. I'm so glad you came. And I hope you come again, and 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 again. Rabbi Shalom, click the link above. That is the world famous Reb Nachman. What a powerful prayer that is.
I hope everyone says their bedtime Shema tonight and really thinks about the meaning and the words that you say.
Do you want to read it for us?
I already read it.
Oh, read it one more time, but slower this time.
Okay. Bedtime Shema. Master of the universe, I hereby forgive anyone who angered or antagonized me, or who sinned against me, whether against my body, my property, my honor, or against anything of mine, whether he did so accidentally, willfully, carelessly, or purposely, whether through speech, deed, thought, or notion, whether in this transmigration or another transmigration. I forgive every Jew. May no man be punished because of me. May it be your will, Hashem, my God and the God of my forefathers, that I may sin no more. Whatever sins I have done before you, may you blot out in your abundant mercies, but not through suffering or difficult illnesses. May the expressions of my mouth and the thoughts of my heart find favor before you, Hashem, my rock and my redeemer. I love that.
How beautiful.
Basically, be a good person and be nice to others. It's not that hard.
I love how Kevin came in with his binoculars. Hilarious. So wait, what would we label that? Evening Jewish prayer? Okay, go ahead.
Blessed are you. This is another evening prayer. Blessed are you, Hashem, our God, King of the universe, who casts the bonds of sleep upon my eyes and slumber upon my eyelids. May it be your will, Hashem, my God and the God of my forefathers, that you lay me down to sleep in peace and raise me up in peace. May my ideas, bad dreams, and bad notions not overwhelm me. May my offspring be perfect before you, and may you illuminate my eyes lest I die in sleep. For it is you who illuminates the pupil of the eye. Blessed are you, Hashem, who illuminates the entire world with his glory. All right, the death thing.
Why is that funny? You live in Tel Aviv with the rockets every day.
Because we just talked about like being peaceful and like thinking of good things before you sleep, and then in case you die, we
grateful.
I just remember being a little girl, like in Hebrew school, and listening to the cantor talk about souls and how if you die in your sleep, your soul lives on. I don't know, some story that I'm remembering.
Yeah, Jewish mysticism deals with the soul, and that is essentially Neoplatonism, or you could say it's Hermeticism, but it's all about being in joy now because technically that makes you an immortal. So if you were to die, or if you were to die prematurely, there's no shame, or loss. I mean, that's the mystic aspect. But I mean, it's also a call to vigilance, to be vigilant, to be aware, to be protective, to know security, to be intelligent, to have knowledge, wisdom, comprehension, understanding. And in that understanding, you take precautions and, you make sure your fence doesn't get raided and 1,500 of your people don't get taken. I mean, if you're really vigilant, you're really vigilant. If you're really secure, you're really secure. There's no halfway secure. There's really secure and there's, you're not secure. But again, it's all based on faith. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword of be here now, be here now, be here now. That's always the best strategy. So you can get so far out.
October 7th.
Yeah, I'm saying you can get so far out mystically and become so orthodox and so Kabbalistic that you're sitting in Jerusalem, living this
Here
incredible.
it is. I think this is what I was. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you were speaking for a long time.
No, the
Wait,
whole
listen
the
to
whole
this.
point. Go ahead.
Okay, this is like some commentary on what I just read. This is what it says about the line, "And may you illuminate my eyes, lest I die in sleep. When asleep, we are in a state related to death and utter darkness, but God guards our souls, as it were. We now beseech him to return us to a state of vigorous, sparkling light on the morrow, lest our slumber become the sleep of death." I like that. We thank God for returning us to active living, and we also thank God for the gift of sleep. It's beautiful.
Who would have thunk reading books on this app could be so enjoyable? Who would have thunk? Book.
Well, it's not about books in this app. It's about Siddur and Jewish learning, Jewish teachings.
Oh my God! Who would have thought that Jewish teachings are contained in this thing called books?
You did say this is the first time that you've opened this book in 5 years since having it, so.
I've never opened it. I got it 5 years.
You gotta give credit. You gotta give credit.
Well,
to
I know all these prayers.
You got you with the book.
I can't believe that this thing called a book has this thing called wisdom programming. It's making me feel alive again and happy. Happy wisdom. Oh, I can't contain myself. I rediscovered this thing called a book.
Still missing the Encyclopedia of Dog Breeds, but this works for now.
Well, God is dog backwards, dog is God backwards. So, that's the thing. You were studying God and God's magnificent creations. The dog.
The golden doodle versus the golden retriever and the lab and the...
But what is the primary? What is the primary? What is the prime? What is the prima causa of all those breeds? It is your common wolf?
It is.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? You get a Chihuahua out of a wolf after, 2,000 years. How could that be? Think about that.
Think about that.
Think about that.
Think about that.
Just think about that. You get a Chihuahua.
Wait,
How the fuck? Do you know how the fuck they breed dogs? You ever think about how fucked up that is by the way they breed them dogs? Getting all the way from a fucking wolf to a Chihuahua? The fuck were they doing in Mexico?
Do you think that a Chihuahua can mate with a wolf?
A Chihuahua mating with a wolf?
Think about
Think
that.
about that.
Think about that.
Think about that.
Al, you don't notice, but Edmund roasted me for like half a year that I say, think about that, the way in my Dutch accent.
That's funny.
I have a screen recording where he goes to every room and he's like, think about that. I'll send it to you.